Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, we want to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with today's show. Before we start, I said make I let you know how na they feel, make I know how na they feel. Get I hope say now know the vex based on what happened yesterday. I see many people they emotional. They get for based on say they beat Arsenal. Now one of those things it dey happen. Yes. So at since when we talk many things yesterday, I just block out. If you watch the full time analysis, you will see I kept quiet. I just the watch. Baba Sato the talk, Ogima the talk. I kept quiet for a lengthy period because myself I know they very happy, but it is what it is. We'll just start with the show. All right, so yeah, right. When we talk about the match we they played yesterday, so Baba Conde of the opinion say Arsenal actually went into their shell gets that yesterday and they lost their intensity. For the way Arsenal take place, say it don't make any sense. Like for the first half, we were doing fine. All of a sudden, for the second half, everything just changed drastically. And kudos to the likes of Unai Emery because Baba really know what's in fine come. First half is set up very well. This is say Arsenal get a lot of spaces. Second half, Baba just close everywhere. You know that Unai Emery played the 5-man defense that yesterday for the second half. Now, even the Mirror and I actually bring up the report. They say, yeah, right, actually spotted something that concerned him about Arsenal in the Aston Villa defeat. And that's when he spots. Now, when in the talk, say, we actually went into our shell. Like, we don't really do the way we him expect us to perform. And it is what it is. Now, moving on, we're going to talk about the match proper. This match, we say Arsenal actually lose to Aston Villa 2-0. For the first half, we actually played like we created a lot of chances. The problem for the first half, now say we did very wasteful. We don't really convert a lot of our chances. Now I want actually say something. If you talk say Mikel Arteta make mistake for the lineup, say no put the right players supposed to put, you are right. If you talk say our players also need to be blamed because it's not as if we didn't create chances, we created chances, but at the end of the day, no convert them. You are right. Two rights can actually coexist in one space. Like if you cast your mind back before the match, I saw this thing coming. I mentioned it, say who Arteta will start because I did put myself for Arteta and see this dilemma. Who ain't going to start? Remember, say before this match, Gabriel Jesus don't they play very well. A lot of Arsenal fans were actually clamoring for Gabriel Jesus to actually start games. Say the guy don't show us why he be Gabriel Jesus. See when they dance with the dribble. Look at the match we played against Bayern. Who created that second goal for Trossard? Gabriel Jesus do all those dancing pass. That's why many Arsenal fans were clamoring for him to actually be given the starting role. So when Arteta won't make decision, without the power of hindsight, I keep reminding you, without the power of hindsight, where we get now, it looks okay. Gabriel Jesus in the past few games has been doing very well. Let us start him. That's one thing. Now, this same Zinchenko, where people they criticize now, this same Zinchenko came in against Bayern and changed things. So, these are some reasons why I think that say, okay, now, even the Kivior, not the same Kivior, they look like a part of soup against Bayern. When we Loresani, they dribble like tomorrow, no day. So, when you look at all those situations, you go, many Arsenal fans, they actually say, Kivior don't overplay. Kivior needed rest. So, Arteta, as someone who's thinking, but the reason all this is okay, Moko rest the Kivior. Tomiyasu has not really started the game, so we don't really know if he really starts. So then the last 9 minutes, don't know the status quo, the state of affairs of Tomiyasu, whether he go there okay to play 90 minutes. Probably why he usually comes in the second half. That is why Arteta switch things up. I know saying go switch things up based on say will they look Bayern, will they look Aston Villa, but I never expected him to play Kai Havertz for that midfield. For me, not playing Kai Havertz in the midfield. In the first half, it worked because Kai Havertz got into juicy positions. If to say they're very prolific, he's supposed to score one goal. At least the guy needs goalkeeper like 1, 2, 3 times. And we know say Kai Havertz will be the fastest of players. So if they say he still get pace, Like, we create chance for first half now. We create chance. Yes, for this match. If to say we score 1 or 2 goals for that first half, and everywhere go stew. We go just lock up everywhere. So now be that wastefulness what we dey talk about. Now be that being unlucky what we dey talk about. This same thing happened to Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Liverpool had so much chances coming and begging to be scored. They had several chances on a platter of gold. At the end of the day, they could not bury those chances, and at that same thing that happened to us yesterday. It is just quite unfortunate. So it don't happen. At the end of the day, people don't use their tiredness as an excuse. You know, how many competitions will they even play? How many Man City play? Man City play like 3 different competitions, and you know go hear Man City say we don't tire. Although tiredness follow, because Rodri came out not too long ago when they complained say almost say he don't tire, he don't play plenty games. That's why Pep actually rested Rodri against Luton Town. But it is what it is. That is why when I hear those when they talk say Kai Havertz don't make Arteta, say make Arteta no sign striker. I spoke about it. Say no, so we still need a striker, somebody prolific. Kai Havertz will score, but Kai Havertz will person say go create 2 chances, go bury the 2 at once. We need to create like 5 to score 1 or 2. So those are not the type of strikers we need. And moving forward, it don't happen. If you watch the post-match press conference, when they were asking Oli Watkins, say how the match go, Watkins said we could see that they were tired. We could see Arsenal were tired. That's why we went for the kill. And when you play so much games, go and look at how many games you don't play for this month. Get we say our calendar is somehow congested. It choke, get, and not be only us. It choke everybody, but it's a bitter pill to swallow. But when I just take an easy, life goes on. Congratulations for Man City. In fact, as of now, it is Man City's title to lose, because in the past it was Liverpool's title to lose. Liverpool lose points. It was now our own title to lose. We lose points. Now it is Man City's destiny. They hold their destiny in their own hands. So we'll watch and see how it will be. But we could not lie. We get tough games ahead of us. So how will they navigate all these things? It is somewhat difficult, but it is what it is. You can't come and be crying over spilled milk. Now, after the match, they're going to ask Arteta why he use a different lineup. Because I also asked this question: why did you tamper with the winning formation that you always use? Even though you won't rest Martinelli, then you could have put in the Gebreyesus so you put for flank. Maintain Kai Havertz for the number 9 there. Then put Saka for the right. Then second half, you can bring in Trossard or Martinelli, because we all know say Trossard they more effective as a super sub to come impact games. But would you blame Arteta? Because now, honestly, when they talk, I keep reminding you, we are saying these things with the power of hindsight, based on the way the match ends. Before the match, many people were calling for Trossard to start, because Trossard they enter the box net. So now, if manager do something, no matter how it be, people must talk. That's just the way it is. Now, the answer where Arteta gave the interviewer when they asked him, so why didn't you choose this formation? Arteta say, because I'm the manager. I'm the one that chooses the lineup. So I'm not going to give you say, okay, this is the reason why I choose the lineup, or this is not the reason. Maybe the one here say, now because of Bayern, I choose that lineup, which I actually believe that's why he try to rest and conserve the energy of some players. But at the end of the day, he actually backfired. Let's not lie. The lineup when you choose on the day, he actually backfired. If to say him win, we're going to call him a masterclass, a good manager, tactician. But because it didn't actually work, that's why all of us they join hand, they criticize him and make himself collect the criticism in good stride, because Naim they at the helm of affairs. The buck stops at his table. Naim do the subs, Naim do the changes. So the only excuse we talk will say, I'm the manager, I'm the one that chooses the lineup. So it is what it is. Now people like Sammy Mokbel will be one of the journalists out there. Call the talk say the title race never been over yet. Let's say say Arsenal and Liverpool they'll choke, but expect another twist. There are still so many games to be played, so many things will still happen. You get, so there will be twists and turns. So now so it will be. Yeah, I see some people in the comment section say they're not going to blame Arteta, but see, the truth is the buck stops at his table. Now I choose the lineup. So at the end of the day, making them ready to take the criticism, it is quite normal, because now so many questions to be asked. Okay, imagine this way now. What if the players hold the rest for Bayern? At the end of the day, we can't go Bayern, we can't go collect. Would it have been worth it? That will be the $1 million question. With the rest player for Bayern, you can't lose match. Fine. Now the Bayern match with the rest the players for. What if you can't go there, can't go collect 3-0? Now you can't look back at time. Look back. Say, if to sign no. I forgot to rest. What are the rest players for? The only way where this thing will they justify. Maybe say people will still get some semblance of okay, you rest players for Bayern. If we go to the Allianz Arena and actually win and actually qualify into the semi-final, that is when Arsenal fans will actually let this go, let this slide. Okay, let's let sleeping dogs lie. At least you rest players for Bayern, which means as of now, we will channel all our eggs into the Champions League baskets. They will say, okay, congratulations to Man City. We can't be fighting on two fronts because at some point that discussion is going to be held by the likes of Arteta, Richard Garlic, Edu Gaspar, and Vinay Van Kashan. They will sit down and say, what is the way forward? Are we going to continue competing on two fronts, or we channel all our energy in the Champions League and ensure, say, we actually pursue that one and get that? Like, let us reach a logical conclusion in the Champions League competition. That conversation will be heard. They must have that conversation. So that is the only thing. So we'll wait till Wednesday. Once we see the outcome of Wednesday, they will say, okay, the end probably justifies the means. Okay, while I go there now, if we go play Bayern, we don't qualify. People can't remember Aston Villa. So if you come play your best leg now, you don't say na live with the fight. So because lose against Bayern, we don't lose in both competitions. That's just the sad truth. Almost just continue to see how things are unfold. Now, the question when they ask Arteta, I never finish. They're going to ask and say, okay, on whether I believe, say, there will be twists and turns in this title race. I think I can say it is a possibility. It has been happening for months. So we never knew this moment. Okay, no, we knew this moment will come. Now it's about having faith and believing. That having faith and believing, I say, okay, Champions League, we'll go beat Bayern, because many people talk about having a reaction to waiting happen to us against this Aston Villa. Now, Arteta can explain, say, when you watch the match we play against Aston Villa, we had one of the best first half performances. It should have been 3 or 4 goals ahead for us, but it didn't happen. And the sad part is, in the second half, momentum shifted. Now, what's Arteta talk? When you see Arteta face, you're going to say the guy is sad, filled with gloom and doom. Like, they're very, very happy. Like, all those chances that went back, that went wasted. See, that first half, we had the best. And for the first half, look at it, like, Aston Villa actually came to match us man for man. Attackers were not playing 10 men behind the ball. We had so much acres of space. Aston Villa said play their own space, so don't deny them that. So, but we created like so many attacking play, waves and waves of attack. For the second half, Emery switch up for formation. Emery play 5 men at the back, close up all those spaces so they enjoy for the first half. That was how the momentum shifted. So all these since we talk about tiredness, it not be today now. Okay, tiredness. So we go play Bayern now. So the tiredness will just disappear. Come on now. The momentum now shifts, get. And one can remove some players from the match. That one step can say, you go hard when you're bringing them Smith Rowe in this kind of high caliber match. See, me now what we talk about before. Smith Rowe going never still taking the position of Odegaard. Because you talk about saying Charlie Patino can't do it. It just did some annoying, you get it. But it is what it is. Now they ask Arteta, say, what's it make you come on Odegaard? Why you bring out Odegaard? Because that was part of the reason people they complain for the full-time analysis show. A lot of people were saying, why Arteta go bring out Odegaard? Babasoko even said something like that, because why you don't come on Odegaard, come on Blue? I mean, it's don't finish now. What's he call him anything? So people are supposed to come out like because Saka, like I haven't, remove them, this and that. No, but back on the explain, so Odegaard felt something. So you don't already signal the bench, you don't signal and say, they feel something is wrong. That's why they can't come out. I know they say impurposely won't just remove her. So none of us knew that information as of that time when they do the full-time analysis show. But as of now, it's only for the public domain. So the prayer now will be saying, may that thing when you feel, no one deprive her of a spot in the first 11 against Bayern. Because going to Bayern without Odegaard, my God, this is so difficult. And the universe is actually giving us an edge against this Bayern side. A Bayern side without a Lorenzani, without a Gnabry, without Alfonso Davies, without Kingsley Coman, without possibly Mano Noah. Come on. Like, what more are you, what more sign or symbols or indices do you want from the universe to let you know, say, they don't set the table for you in the presence of your enemies, say, go there, go blast them. What did they find again? So there is nothing again than an Arsenal win, because everything is in our favor. Unless you won't go there, go do anyhow. Like, everything, all roads lead to an Arsenal win from what we see. Do you think if Bayern get to the Emirates Stadium without all these players I mentioned, they'll stand a chance? They don't stand no chance. So, but at the end of the day, we'll see how things go unfold. Even the likes of Declan Rice, before they talk about the match we'll play, Declan Rice the para, but I say, well, what's don't happen? It is time for us now to channel our frustrations to Bayern. We had so many chances in the first half. In fact, in the second half, they closed the spaces we enjoyed in the first half. This is now something we're going to resonate with the players for the Arsenal dressing room. They're going to say, on our first half, we were very, very wasteful. We created so many chances, we could not bury them. And if you listen to the halftime analysis show, Ogi Manuel said something. He said, man, we say Arsenal only create chances like this. They know they bury them. They know if you score. All those type of matches, they get K-leg. And at the end of the day, that's what it happens. Because these are signs. You say, if they happen, you're going to get restless. You can't be like, I want to navigate all this. I want to win all these matches. Now, part of the thing will affect us that yesterday. And at the same time where Alan Shearer they talk. Alan Shearer was reported by BBC Sports that was saying, Alan Shearer, on how pressure is affecting Liverpool, Arsenal, and Man City in the Premier League race. But what I want to explain, say, he don't play football before. He don't experience all these things firsthand. Liverpool against Crystal Palace, now pressure they make them lose chances where they're not supposed to lose. In fact, the chances Liverpool creates is they superior than Arsenal. Liverpool had so many chances on the platter of gold to score, and they wasted time. They could not score. The same thing now happened to Arsenal. And look at what Alan Shearer said. For this Arsenal game now, you need to score early. If you don't score early, if you miss chances, you're going to hear the groans, you're going to hear the cries, you're going to hear the wailings from the fans waiting for the stands. All those things will rub up on you. Fans no go really they sing. Once don't pass 30 minutes, 40 minutes, another 50, 60. Fans no go sing again. They go they dejected, they go they frustrated, they go just they. Everybody go do like this. Some go do like this. They go just they watch you now with abject dejection. Like everybody go to pack. And you said for the field of play, you go to feel out. No matter how many times they go tell the fans sing, they will not sing because they are not happy. And as time goes on, position will grow into the game. You said you're going to nervous, you're going to panic on areas, on things you say normal, you're supposed to panic for. So now part of the things will really affect us. And do you know how many times Villa Jamba? Villa could have taken the lead so much. Oh no, for someone to talk about how the match go yesterday, it is painful, but it is what it is. That's what football is all about. You win some and you lose some. See Bayern Leverkusen. Shaka don't come up for Arsenal, go Bundesliga, go win league. They crowned them yesterday with how many games to go. Shaka don't win Bundesliga, but it has how many years? You don't win nothing. They're gonna even throw them for the Bayern Leverkusen. One of the teammates say, "But they don't they Arsenal since they don't win nothing. They're not coming right. They're not collect something. Like they're gonna laugh." So that's just the way life is. Just quite unfortunate. You know how many people they throw Arsenal? Say Arsenal every season they will try. They almost get there. When will they get there? You know how many people come yesterday, but they laugh me. But it is what it is. Even for where I live, everybody knows me. I carry Arsenal for it. Well, I'm part of life, but we move, we continue. There's nothing we can do about it. Don't lose. We say we don't lose. So even Arteta made one point. Arteta say when you look at the number of games we won in this 2024 calendar year, look at holistically our performance for this season. Look at how many games we've actually won this season. If it was in another league, at this stage, we will be 6 to 7 or 8 points clear of second. If it was in another league, many times I will tell you, say, if Arsenal is Syria, we don't carry that league. In the last 6 years, we don't carry them. If we don't Liga, we don't carry that league. If we don't Bundesliga, we don't carry the league. Nobody will get monopoly over. We don't carry them. Which league But this EPL is very, very difficult. Chasing Man City is one of the toughest thing anybody can do. You know, easy. Yeah, that. I think I mentioned this yesterday, but it is what it is. The best thing that we can do now, because for me personally, the league is gone. The earlier we understand that, the better. It will take a miracle for Manchester City to relinquish that first position where they're now. It will take a very big miracle. So at this point, just like what Jamie Carragher they advised Jurgen Klopp, before Klopp comes scatter everything, the advice they say, leave the Europa League, focus on the league. But now, even the Europa League or even the league for Liverpool, everything is scatter, which means Liverpool not getting into the push for this season again. But we still have something we are fighting for. We still have the Champions League in our sights. At least it's still within reach. So let us chase that one. If they say they're not tired, maybe they go collect energy boost, so they boost themselves. Make sure so you win Bayern and enter the semi-final. Then we battle with Real Madrid or with Man City. We battle any way we won't be. Anything will make us enter final. We win. Anything will make us be enter. Because I believe say all the people on our side are potential winners. If we don't win, Real Madrid go win if they enter final. If Real Madrid don't win, Man City go win if they enter final. So that's the way me I say. It's just unfortunately, it's been a lot too vex. Things like this they happen. Myself, I know they happen. Yes, it is embarrassing. Like at the end of the day, all this hard work, all this thing we put in, all the winning run, all the statistics, best scoring in the league, best defense, best everything capitulated like a pack of cards. Come on, it's painful. But the biggest news of the day is the fact that Ian Wright will be one of the Arsenal legends. Instead of come as I talk about the match, they say Arsenal went into their shell in the second half. In fact, they lost their intensity. Because we will expect say the way we first half they go, second half we open body, actually try to salvage something. But second half, Emery show us why be Emery. Emery switch up things. Look at that chance that Trossard wasted. Look at that chance on the platter of gold. Oh my God! Well, I said yesterday after the show, I can't sit down when they reflect. So they do so bad reflections. All those chances they give Kai Havertz. We'll be saying go wipe and keep a pointer. Look at that Trossard chance. You pay me gone. It is what it is. So my day after all of us, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So when I come your way in the evening, as usual, thanks for tuning in and I enjoy the rest of my day. All right, guys. Bye.